Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth!
Hey, come on, Dad, just...
In this eerie little town, monsters always disguise themselves as humans, but they can't enter people's homes, so they have to trick the residents into opening their doors.
Maybe I can come in.
One day, a tour bus pulled into town. The locals were immediately terrified. They rushed over to warn the passengers.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Look, I know this sounds crazy, and there is not a single reason in the world you should trust me. But if you get those people back on this bus and try to drive out of here, if you're outside when the sun goes
You know
down...
what? I'm done.
No.
Excuse me?
Please,
Excuse me.
seriously.
Donna tried to explain the situation, but the driver insisted on driving away.
You stay away from us.
You're gonna get people killed, do you realize that? If you're still outside when the sun goes down, you and everyone else on this little death trap are gonna die.
To avoid further harm, Donna had no choice. She had to slash the tires to force everyone into the safe house. But several tourists still turned and ran. Before long, night fell. The fleeing tourists were still wandering outside. Fatima rushed out to warn them.
If you were on the bus, if you can hear me, you have to run. You have to run and be as quiet as things that if they find you, they'll... If somebody calls for you,
inside.
do not answer.
Inside, now!
If somebody calls for you, do
Inside,
not
now!
answer.
But some refused to believe her. They even went up to shake hands with the monsters. Soon, screams echoed throughout the town, and Fatima's shouts also caught the monsters' attention.
You're spoiling all the fun.
A monster climbed onto the bus. It began rummaging through the bus, and even fiddled with the steering wheel. Someone hiding in the back accidentally made a noise.
Oh, thank God we heard the screaming.
You picked a bad spot.
Boyd heard that terrifying roar. He quickly extinguished his torch and hid behind a tree. He was afraid the nearby monsters would devour him alive. But strangely, this time the creatures ignored him. Still, he couldn't let his guard down, because nighttime was when they came out to hunt. He had to find a place to hide. Not far ahead was a truck, but the townspeople were already there.
What are you doing out here? Get in, hurry. Don't see you. It's okay. Don't worry. Look. We're okay. We're okay.
Suddenly, a stranger appeared behind Boyd. Boyd immediately ordered him not to move, worried the man might be a monster in disguise. But as more monsters gathered outside, he had no choice but to let the boy in. This was actually a way to confirm whether someone was human, but the man's sudden appearance was too suspicious. Boyd didn't fully trust him. He pointed his gun at him and asked where he was from.
I asked you a goddamn question. My name's Elgin. Who's on the bus? On the what?
A bus had just pulled into town. Everyone had been trapped here for years. With so many newcomers arriving at once, and new faces everywhere, things could easily spiral out of control. That out-of-control couple was a perfect example. They didn't follow the rules. Instead, they were fooling around in an empty house. This place is really dangerous. Suddenly,
Hello? Please, help us. We were on a bus.
they heard what sounded like a human voice. They immediately let their guard down. They opened the door. The next day, the deputy sheriff and his team went out in search of food and found the woman from last night. A steel rod had pierced her head. They were about to bury her, but she suddenly opened her eyes. The deputy sheriff immediately called for a doctor to save her, but after examining her, the doctor said there was nothing he could do. The only thing left to do was to pull out the rod and end her suffering. But no one wanted to be the one to kill her. Everyone hesitated, unsure of what to do. That's when Boyd rushed forward. He was a seasoned officer. This was nothing new to him.